What up, what up, what up, man? Welcome back to another episode of Millennials vs. the World. It's your boy KDot Mims, the only spot you get authenticity and entertainment at the same time. Hey, look, dog, it's been a long time coming, man. I'm going to get a little backstory before I introduce my bro. When I first started, if you go look at like episode 70, I was sitting down here looking stupid, talking into the mic and recording on the camera. And Rob said, hey, bro, you know you can get the camera where the audio can sync with it. So, man, without further ado, my guy, man, you know, really good dude in the space. We've been able to connect through multiple levels. Creator of Captain's Log, videographer, photographer, family, dad, husband, my bro Rob. What's happening?
So make sure you add some clap sound effects in the back. Make sure you got a clap on there. You put a clap on there. Clap me up.
You know it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Glad to be here, man.
For sure. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, man?
I think it might be episode 7, bro, because we started around the same time.
It was early. It was super early.
It was
in the
super
game.
early because I was like, damn, I like what he doing, but I'm like, you know, you gotta tighten some stuff up, man.
Why are you like that about stuff?
Cause, man, I'll always say that I wish there was more people who helped people.
For sure.
I wish there was more people that kind of made those basic corrections, and for the ones who do make the basic corrections, it's not taken out of context. So me politely saying, hey, you know, you could really do this. You could have been like, nigga, who are you?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure.
And some people have done that. So I think that alone was like, okay, I think this guy gonna be cool. So
yeah, I appreciate it. How did you? I never asked you this. How did you even find me?
Well, you know, when I had the podcast page, I was only following podcasters.
Oh,
and then initially,
gotcha.
I was only following people that was local.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, it's kind of a good and bad thing because, you know, when you follow too many people that's, you know, in your same backyard, you tend to look at their stuff more and measure your stuff to theirs. Mm-hmm. So, but I followed quite a few people who were local, and majority of them don't do it no more. So you really the only man on the hill out here.
Oh, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
Most people don't last in podcasts. They don't realize it's the long game.
Yeah.
And some people run dry. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some people have it. It sound good. It's a trendy thing to do in the beginning, but if you're not willing to play the long game, if you're not willing to, you know, be open to changing stuff and things of that nature, you're not gonna last.
Hey, anything off the table?
No.
All right, cool. So when we first got here this morning, this is what I'm gonna tap into first. We were talking about fashion, and we had a conversation a couple weeks ago. You said how crazy it looked, and now today you were saying how you kind of getting on certain things that's out here now. You've bit the bug.
No. So what we were talking about was like crop top shirts and stacked jeans.
And you said you wanted to try the crop top.
I did not say I wanted to try no crop top. This nigga don't put that out there. I said that I did buy a pair of stacked. They weren't jeans, but they're like kind of like a utility windbreaker / casual pant. But when I think of the stacked jeans, I'm talking about like the stacked jeans, and you know the concept is they snug-ish around the waist and the knee, and then they super flare at the bottom. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some of them got the zipper and shit. I didn't do that. It's just a wider. So that's really like boot cut.
Yeah.
So boot cut is what I have on now is what we used to wear back in the day. And there's a way that you can do it and be more subtle about it than to be out here and you got a million rips in the jeans and all that. To me, like, that's extreme.
Yeah.
Well, you got all these goddamn pockets and slits, and you know, you got the blue jeans, but they got that piss yellow stain and shit on there.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of, I'm not going that route. The crop top shirts, if I had a crop top shirt on, it was by accident.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a gift for me, and I just was like, well, I got it on, so I just got to see.
What's the best fashion trend that you wish you could pull off that you scared to do?
Ooh, if I could go back in time, bro. Boot cut, definitely. Boot cut was a time. That's when we was
you a Jabot guy?
I grew up I couldn't afford Jabot, so but I did. Jabot was kind of like, back then you was the man if you had it. Now it's like, you know what we used to do here?
I'm talking about one now. Give me one you see now that you wish you could pull off, but you're like, I don't know if I could do that.
I do like the looser pants.
Okay.
I do like the loose jeans. Now, however baggy that you want to wear them, I mean, that's really up to you. But I'm not on the skinny stuff no more. And I mean, I still got like slim jeans, but they're not comfortable though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a grown boy. I'm 5'11", 220. So it's like I ain't, I feel like I'm a little too big to be out here with these tight ass pants on. So I'm trying to. It's about comfort at this age. You know what I'm saying?
I used to feel the same way. I don't like skinny. I could do fitted. I could do fitted. I could do fitted. I also think that the thing that I would try to be real, if I'm being completely honest, because you be getting on me about this, certain crop top, I wouldn't do a crop top shirt, but certain cuts of certain hoodies I would try, but I'm not skinny, so I don't know how I would
do a crop hoodie.
I like oversized. I like oversized stuff.
So would you do oversized crop top?
So that's my thing.
I think you can pull that off.
But this is the point I'm trying to make. I don't know if it's cropped or the oversized just fit like that. No funny.
I mean, it's just
you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I have a what is considered to be a crop shirt, but it's oversized. It's a dress shirt. It actually looked real nice on me, but I can't say that like I wasn't constantly like. Feel like I was always adjusting, trying to see if I can pull the shirt lower. Like I felt like I was doing that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of compliments on the outfit. You know what I'm saying?
You said a dress shirt?
It's like a casual shirt. Yeah, it's like not a dress. It's like a. You know how you go to like Express or something, right? Or American, you get a shirt. It's not a t-shirt, but it's not a button down, but it's a casual like a shirt you wear to like a restaurant.
Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah.
But it's more on the fashion side. And it had like the oversized sleeves, kind of a little bit, but it stopped like right at the belt, and I'm like, I just need to come down a little further.
So this going now. This going. Do you feel the need to keep up with? We're married, so who you look good for now? Like I mean yourself or your wife.
I always primarily look good for me. My wife now, she wants to wear outfits that we complement each other. That's big for her now. So she on some like shit. We could wear the same outfit if we want to. I was like, I ain't there, hon.
Come on,
like
bro.
she want like matching shoes. She definitely want to do matching shoes. And like if we went to a wedding, and to her she's like, well, I'm wearing green, so you need to compliment me. So I had like some slacks and like green dress like a wool, not wool. But like a wool zip up type.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So I had something like that. So we would compliment each
Who's
other.
the fashion person? You or her? She dressed better than you, or not dressed better, but fashion sense, I should say.
My wife can put an outfit together better than me.
My wife can too.
She will be the one to jump out there and like, let me see, this pattern is completely opposite from this pattern, but I'm gonna turn something to her. She's better. I'm more so like, I will be a lot more cleaner. But because I got a pretty solid build, so depending on what I put on, I just wear it well.
So what do you think about? And I want you to be real, bro, because you got a kid in high school. Do you think guys care about their appearance too much now, or do you think that's just regular smuggler? Like everybody care, they just talk about it more. And I'm gonna tell you, let me give a little context of what I mean. Recently, I'm gonna be real. What bothers me, bro? I hate seeing the TikTok videos of like this is me.
They get ready with me.
But his routine look just like hers. That bothers me, bro.
It's definitely
or is that just we should invest in our skincare stuff and all that?
Don't get me wrong. I think you should definitely take care of yourself. But I just think that we're just in a space now where we just very comfortable showing a lot of stuff. So it could be perceived as very feminine. For, hey, get ready with me, and the way these dudes is dressing and putting, skin cream and all that stuff on. I mean, this is stuff that, the grownest or the manliest of the men are still taking care of their skin and
they be in the nail salon, get their feet done and all that stuff.
Their feet done.
You get your feet done?
I get my feet done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Clear coat.
No, I'm just talking about
I get my. I
gotta chop that. My wife won't get me now.
I used to do it. I used to get my feet done once a month. I just haven't been back because when I play basketball, I be breaking toenails and shit. But
violent.
Yeah, real violent. So I just think we just showing a lot more, and I just think that's really the problem. Is it's like we men are in a space where we are expressing ourselves more. To where back in the day we just hold a lot of stuff in. Now that it's perceived as, hey, it's okay to express yourself now. Now it's being looked at as kind of
connect
like
those dots for me though. How does expressing yourself lead to being looked at as feminine? I didn't expect us to go here, but we here now. Because I don't relate those two, bro. Like all
right. So I want to be careful with the wording, but I'm just saying that like
Don't be, bro. Let's be reckless today.
I feel like right now we're in a space where us as men, we are a lot more vocal about the things that we just would never say. So like if dude's saying that I like this type of woman, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of woman I like. We didn't used to really go on here and just put it out there that we don't like how these women be looking and this, that, and the third. We do that now, and then it's looked at as sassy because you're putting out there what your preference is. You know what I'm saying?
Is that sassy? Or is when dudes out here arguing with women sassy? Because I don't get that as sassy, bro.
Everybody men and women been arguing with each other since beginning of the time. Why is that sad? Is it if we having a disagreement, you my lady, we having a disagreement.
Not your lady arguing with somebody you don't know. You in the spot
and you arguing with a
woman you don't know.
Be doing.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like. Okay, say, and we're not gonna get off the topic of expression, but I'm gonna give context. You go at her. You go smack. She says, "No, I'm okay." You start going on her.
That's what they be doing?
Yes, bro. Absolutely.
All right. That's crazy.
That's what's deemed sassy. Or a guy that's like, approach me.
So
buy me a drink. Those are the sassy things. Not.
So you saying that because a guy approaches a woman, he get rejected, and then he start going on her?
Yeah.
This is common?
I promise you, I will clip this at minute.
What?
At minute 12, I would clip that to be like, you ain't never seen that?
That's crazy. No,
when them dudes
be in the club like that. So
I'm talking online, where like a dude, she'll say no, man.
Oh, you mean like the comment section?
No, I mean in the video, she says no, and he like, man, you. Come on, man.
All right. The man FUB stuff. That's been
sassy behavior.
It's been happening a long time, but yeah, that is kind of crazy. It's like,
yeah, if she don't like
she said no.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not. Yeah,
keep going.
That's crazy. I didn't know that was going on, but like, I don't know. I guess we just gotta really be careful because it's we told to express ourselves, and when people start expressing themselves too much, that's we get labels put on us. So that's probably how this person feeling, and it's like, yeah, you feel like that, but you definitely shouldn't be arguing with no lady and you shouldn't be arguing with nobody and no staff because they don't want to talk to you. I'm
not advocating for this, Rob. This gonna go left.
Listen. Let me pause you. Stop saying it. Just say what you're gonna say.
All right, you're right. But people be expressing stuff that's still stupid, and just because you're expressing yourself don't mean it makes sense.
Oh, it's not. It's not. So it's gonna be give and takes. It's gonna be people out. Like, I got a buddy. He's a good man. I grew up with him. Bless his heart. But he be online. He be talking crazy sometimes, and I'd be like, damn, bro, like you really needed to say that. But then people will be like, oh, this your platform. Say what you want. Do. So it's kind of like
it ain't rooted in nothing though. If I'm just up here being reckless, that ain't rooted in nothing.
No sense. It don't lead to nothing. There's no resolution. There's no benefit. But you just felt like you wanted to say something. I be calling shit like that like clickbait.
But I'm saying, okay, so I'm gonna stay in the realm of expression. We should express ourselves. Guys do it more, but I think everybody gotta realize they not cute. Everybody gotta realize that some of these men or women are sorry. You don't have a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, express yourself, bro, but it gotta be rooted in like sensible expectations. Like, I can't be arguing. I can't be talking about what women look like if in the mirror I'm about 5 or 6, man. Hold on. I want you to respond to what I said. I could be a 5 or 6, 10. Oh no, I want this type of woman.
I mean, you can have your standards. I mean,
keep it to yourself.
You can have your standards.
Keep it to yourself, though, bro.
If the standards don't match what you providing, then that's something that you got to fix on your own. You're gonna be dealing with a lot of rejection until you realize maybe I need to come on down a little bit.
So you don't think men are more? You don't think the evolution of expressing yourself has gave guys a bad look now? Because I look at like Pop the Balloon.
Pop the Balloon is horrible, dog.
I think it's a good representation of how guys are.
Pop the Balloon is a representation of what the climate is right now. But like, what is the benefit of the show? And I'm just I will say this. I don't want to get on the show, but like the concept of the show, what is the purpose?
I'm gonna be real. I think Arlette and BM, which is the dude that produces it, her husband, I think they're actually doing the best you could do with something so big, trying to keep it online with Finding Love. Because they kicked somebody off recently.
I seen that.
So I think the thing for me is like, okay, look, they are trying to find love, but when I hear, hey, I'm such and such and I'm 37 and you doing stuff that high school kids do, I can't get with that. So where's the line, bro? Where's the line?
As far as like the people on the show, or as far as like your credentials?
Just bro, I don't know how to say this in the right way. Like, you're universally not that attractive. You're not working with today's climate to attract what you ask for, man or woman. Stop putting out there your expectation if you're not ready to attract what you expect. Like, if your standard don't match what you do, I hate stuff like that.
Well, I don't think anybody's just going to say, "Hey, I'm ugly." So ain't nobody going to do that. I mean,
though.
I think they're going. Yeah, you could be quiet. But some people going to die on that hill until they get what they want. Now, it might take forever, or it may never happen. But I mean, you got to have something to strive for. You got to have some type of goal. Maybe you just reaching too high.
Do you? So I'm gonna ask this question next because I want to. So you are cool with how men express online, how they're into themselves, becoming really metrosexuals.
I'll say I'm neutral.
Why neutral? Because we gotta pick a side today.
I feel like some things you should be able to say, and I think some things are counterproductive. I think that anyone who get online and bitch about women all the time, or bitch about what women not doing, like, that's a little feminine to me. And it's like, yeah, I understand, bro, but like, if that's all you got, then maybe you need to get off the mic and go talk to somebody, probably a therapist. If all you got to talk about is how trash women is because you ain't getting what you need to get, then maybe you in the wrong space to be talking.
What's your boy name that be doing all the videos of running and like routines? Big swole dude.
Talking about Shannon Sharp?
He don't know. The content is like him waking up, putting his bowl in the
that big ass nigga.
Yeah.
That video be sharp as hell, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah. What's your thoughts on like that being the type of content, like that type of routine?
Somebody loves it, bro. Somebody loves that.
But what if that's it? What I'm saying is, what if that's his
realistic?
Routine? But what if that's his routine for? He's that into his self-care. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's his life.
Okay.
And obviously, I mean, he got a big following, don't he?
Take the following out of it.
I mean, if that's his routine, honestly, most dudes who swole like that tend to have crazy routines. Mm-hmm. That's how they maintain that size.
Hey,
it's not sustainable no other way. Pause.
Would you try to take him if he?
Look, if we out in public, act up. That size shit don't get me on here talking about that.
Yeah, no, I'm asking. I'm asking. He square you up. He bump you like, yo.
I'm trying to come off like I'm big or bad. I can beat everybody, but I can beat a few people. So if we out in the space and you out of pocket and I'm with my family, you gonna have to holler at me. And one of us going to the hospital, or maybe both of us. Maybe we walking in together.
Hey, bro, I got a question. You try him. You losing.
If he grab me, I'm probably toast.
No, but I'm saying, what you gonna do in front of your family?
In my family, I'm gonna tell them, look, just tell everybody I ain't go out like no punk ass bitch. Tell them, tell them I wasn't rocking or nothing. Tell them. Tell him I was brave.
Yeah. He don't strike me as a tough guy, but it's like, hey, bro, that's a like. Did you see the? Oh, I was about to time the episode. Let me not say that. Recently, I don't care. Recently, did you see the Cam Newton mascot joint?
You talking about when he was like slapping him?
Yeah.
I thought he was joking. Was that serious?
Yeah.
He was like playing around with the mascot. I only seen a clip of it. I just seen it today. Just a piece of it where they was. I guess he was trying to run a fake route or something. He tried to grab him and then he slapped him.
Mascots was racing. The one that won, Cam jumped and bumped him.
Yeah, I seen
the one that lost slapped his hat off his head.
Yeah.
And Cam slapped him back and was like, "Move, man." And the dude kept playing and he pushed him like, "Move." And the dude came back and he squared up like, "Quit playing with me, man."
Oh.
But my thing is
I didn't watch the whole video.
My thing is this. I'm not about that. I'm being real. Cam is not no small guy, bro.
Hell no.
You don't just go picking fights with somebody.
You remember that video that he had out where he was fighting and there was like 2 or 3 dudes trying to fight him at once and he was literally regulating all their asses at the same time? I thought, y'all forgetting this motherfucker. Like,
so take somebody, like, I'm not saying a instance where you have to fight. That's different.
I don't have to fight.
Perceived threat.
But I'm not gonna give the perception that because you're a bigger guy that I'm just.
No, I'm saying, are you going to go pick that fight?
I don't never pick no fight. I'm not picking nothing. The fight pick me.
And then if it pick you, you got
And
the right
if it
one.
pick me, I have to decide to whatever. So I'm 40 years old, so it's like, I shouldn't be out here fighting nobody anyway.
Agreed.
But again, I always use the instance I will always use is if I'm with my family and the niggas acting up.
The family. The reason why I don't want to use the family because that's a we have to go there situation.
Yeah.
So
Family. If I'm by myself,
yeah,
like let's say I'm in the mall, I'm by myself, and you on some weird stuff. I'm looking around like, is you here with somebody or something? Because you just randomly being weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'll
what you
tend to
looking
look
at,
around.
dog?
Yeah, like I'll be like.
But I'm saying, say that to you. What you looking at, dog?
I usually start laughing. I'll be like, "Oh, you talking to me?" Like, nah, bro, you ain't talking to me. I've had that happen.
I am talking to you. I am talking to
you.
you.
Over here chuckling. I'm like, you gonna stop me?
Rob,
I
you
leave
violated.
right there. I was like, you gonna stop me from chuckling? I might. I was like, well, come stop me. We'll see what go from there. Usually it's just a bunch of talking. It's usually why I'm gonna follow you outside. If you follow me outside, you getting pieced up as soon as we hit that door. I'm not letting you follow me out the
Fighting
door.
don't got no rules, dog. Fighting don't got no rules. Yeah, I agree.
You might as well try to do what you gonna do as we walking out the door. Cause as soon as we hit that threshold,
oh yeah, we going at it. Yeah,
I'm gonna wait for you to follow me to my car. Oh nah. We ain't doing that.
All right.
That's crazy there, bro.
Before we transition, where does that come from? Because you the coolest dude. I can't really see you
know,
going there, bro.
I just think it's just a lot of ignorant people out here, bro. And I feel like it's not enough niggas really getting knocked on their teeth, bro. I feel like it's not a lot of checking. Niggas used to get checked back in the day, bro. Whether it was a check or you was getting chin checked. It's not happening. That's why, like, when I talk about road rage and, like, it's really not, there's really no, like, actions being done for people who run out here, hit and run these lights and beat their horn at people turn in front of you. It's no, like, there's nothing being done. So it just keeps happening. Even when you out in public, niggas be looking and acting crazy. Nothing ever happens. Sometimes niggas got to get beat up, bro.
I agree with that. I'll tell you the first time I got in a fight, bro. I was in 6th grade, and the dude that was trying to fake bully me my brother him and my brother used to go at it. My brother went to high school. I was in 6th grade. Bro was in 7th grade now. And we got on the bus one time, and he was like, "Oh, my older brother ain't love." He like, "You love bro?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "Yeah, I am." I ain't know bro like that. So one day he kept messing with me like stuff like I walk past, he sat in the front seat and like he'll grab my book bag back. I'm like, "Hey bro, you do that again."
Bullying.
Yeah, like he's trying. I said, "Hey bro, you grab my book back again, I'm gonna slap the shit out you for real." I'm not like, this is the lesson I learned. So a couple of days go by, nothing happened. Week go by, nothing happened. Bro grabbed my book bag again, like turned around, Rob, and when I tell you I tried to put his head through the window. Now this is the kicker. He won, but guess what? Everybody remember me slapping the fire out of it. hey, look, bro. But that's when I realized, like, when I got up, he was a big dude. When I got up, I was like, oh, don't nothing hurt that bad. It don't, unless you fighting a boxer.
Unless you want like some direct hit type shit, like you.
But how many fights are really like that, where you really squaring up in the ring?
It's the first hit.
Yeah.
If that first hit, going to determine the whole thing. Regardless if the person bigger than you or not. Let's say it's a guy, he 6'6". We get into it, and I turn around and swing and hit this nigga in his throat or his nose or something. Yeah, he probably gonna beat the shit out of me after. But what's gonna happen after we walk away from the fight? He be walking around like this.
Yeah. Walking around like that. If you get him in the throat, he ain't getting up from that. Hey, but so to transition, my next question is what I wanted to originally go. Do you believe friends, wives, husbands, birds of feathers flock together? Meaning, like, if your homeboy doing something and you hang with him, that's what you do. If your wife got friends that's single and out here mingling, can she hang around them? If you are with a single guy that's doing that, if you're single and hang around a married guy, do birds of a feather flock together? Or dudes can be on different stuff but be together? Or women or whoever. It doesn't matter in what sense.
At this age, I think you can be doing something different. And I also think that at this age, I'm saying 40, that you just won't go to certain stuff that don't align with your interests.
Take the going somewhere else. I'm asking.
In an environment, I think that I won't be in an environment that is not something that I usually do, or is not a benefit to me. I'm not gonna be in that environment. So, if let's just say somebody going to the strip club or whatever, like, I don't really do the strip club, so you know what I'm saying. Not saying I won't go, But if I go in there, I'm just gonna be sitting there. You know what I'm saying? If me and you go to the strip club because that's what you like to do, like I'll go, but I ain't gonna enjoy it as much.
I'm not talking about that. I think
I'm
that's
not gonna enjoy it as much as you.
I think that's the simplest form. I'm saying stuff like this. Earth 99, we are not here right now. We're on Earth 99. Say if you, I'm gonna use us, so I don't have to talk about nobody else. We cool. I'm a chronic cheater, but you hang around me. Do you think perception wise, you got to be a chronic cheater now because you hang around somebody? Take that club stuff is easy.
It could be perceived as that because
or do you get something from that? Do you get something from my stories? Do you like hearing me say the wild stuff I do? And we cool to the point. So I'm asking a real question because this came in my DM. So I'm asking so they know I could clarify this right now.
If we talking about me and you and I'm not using no examples, that wouldn't do shit for me. I would as your friend, I would be like, come on, bro, like, is this really what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? And if I feel like if I feel like I'm doing that constantly and we're not getting nowhere, I would probably slowly start like falling back from you.
So I have a unique agree. I just don't feel like if you did it and we don't be around each other while you do it, I could digest it easier. Like if you was doing that and we cool, but like say like my friend, like a lot of my close friends live in North Carolina. I would have that conversation, but like I'm not a part of your scheme. You're not saying I'm at Rob house and you know what I mean? I'm like
yeah. So it's like once you get to a point where you kind of involving me and stuff is like your scapegoat. Yeah,
oh no, we done. I don't play that.
At that point, it ain't no secret. I'm be like, yeah, bro, I can't fool with you, man. You got my house. I've been in situations like that where a friend of mine, they got caught up in some stuff, and then next thing you know, it's a big group of us, and all the wives is like, well, damn, what did you know? Now I'm getting, you cutting your eye at me for something I ain't had nothing to do with. Did I know about it? It don't matter. It's not my business. But then they'll look at it like, well, y'all friends. Y'all wouldn't tell him. I was like, well, you got a point, but
what's the point?
The point is, they'll look at the point as why you didn't tell him. I'm like, because he gonna do what he gonna do anyway. This person gonna do what they gonna do.
You
anyway,
think that's fair, bro? You think that's fair?
You think that's a fair argument? It's not fair to me, and I'm getting questioned about it.
I get in the trick back, bro. I think that I do think birds of a feather somewhat flock together. I think you could be a past something or you have an interest in it to want to keep hearing it or keep being around it. However, I don't like the notion that I'm responsible for my friend doing something. Like,
so I don't like that. Again, it's like I feel like I'm being penalized, and then and at that point, I'm definitely not fooling with you no more because I'm like, yeah, bro, like I'm getting questioned as if I'm doing some shit. When I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even in the vicinity. I wasn't at the place. I wasn't in the state or none of that. But because I talk to you every day, I must have known. I must have been in cahoots with it or something like that. No, I don't like that.
How do you separate as a this back on Earth One? How do you separate your friends that you're close with that may not be where you're at with? Like they may not be married, they may not be wilding, but like y'all lifestyles are different, but y'all cool as I don't know what. Yeah, but I done got some stuff about that.
It's mostly like phone conversations. Someone who we don't really align as much in life, we probably won't be around each other that much, but we'll still talk often though. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a buddy, he's not married, you know what I'm saying, but he's a father, he got kids. He's a little, I always use like chapters of life. You know what I'm saying? He a few chapters behind me in life, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that, but he's just younger, you know what I mean? So, and I'll try to tell him like, man, this I'm just as a friend, like, and let me know if I'm crossing the line, but you gotta tighten this shit up, bro. Like, you trying to do something here, you got this. Don't jeopardize this for that, you know what I'm saying? So, and over time, that's like a test because if I start hearing from you less, that means you don't want to hear that shit. And if I start hearing from you more, that means that at least you're at least soaking in what I'm telling you.
Do you feel the need to try to lead some young dudes that you feel like are going astray? Like if you're around them and you're a young guy?
If I know you as a person and I know you're a good person, absolutely. Because that's what was done for me. So when I was, in my 20s and 30s, like most of my friends, like my bike buddies, my motorcycle buddies, all of them are older. And at the time, they were chapters ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? A lot. And
give the age range if you don't mind. Older.
45.
And you were?
No, well, right now they're like 5 or 6 years older than
Okay,
me.
got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah.
I'm in an apartment. Some of them are in houses, getting ready to get houses. They got kids. I'm just having I've had a child, but just they were just there to kind of keep me grounded on stuff that I needed help on, or I didn't know I needed help on.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
they like, look, man, you got a child now, you can't be doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what you got to do. So I think it's our obligation to, I call it policing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have an obligation to police the younger men, because it's always going to be the younger guy in the group.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not always going to be, now don't try to father them type shit, because
I hate that.
there's
Yeah,
a line.
yeah.
So I have a buddy, he kind of does that sometimes. I had to tell him, I was like, bro, like, you kind of on some daddy shit. I was like, I need you to. I was like, I'm just saying, I appreciate it, but relax.
Yeah.
And I think that if you can do that and it's no friction, then at least they'll have to adjust, or they just won't say shit to you.
Yeah.
But I think that's not being done enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, the OGs is not schooling, the up and coming OGs.
Why? Where did the line fall? Where it stopped?
I just think it's a respect thing, bro. Like that, you always hear the stereotype where the OGs is not, the youth don't respect the OGs, and stuff like that, man. So it's just like everybody feel like they think they got shit figured out at a young age, and no, it's time, bro. Like the shit that I know now that I didn't even know 5 years ago has been better for my life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's. I always had this saying. I've had this saying since I was like 18, that you're not really, really, really living your life till you turn 40. Like you might be building it. You might be building it.
I agree with
but
that.
the fruits of your labors
Don't come to.
when you turn 40,
Yo,
bro.
me and Lewis say that all the time. They say the biggest, whether you getting it or not, they say you make the most money in your monies. You make the most money in your 40s or 50s. So that's when you really live in your life.
Hard work, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
All that them extra hours of work. You do that shit in your 20s and 30s. You have your kids in your 20s and 30s. You get to 40, your kids are already of a decent age where you and the wife can kind of get back to dating each other. You know what I'm saying? If you was doing what you were supposed to do, if you followed the you know what I'm saying, the script, you'll be in that place you can do whatever you want. We know a couple, and they way older than us, but man, even when they were 40, man, they was living. And as time goes by, man, they travel all the time. They live, the kids is grown. They do what they want. Like, they chilling. And it's always been like that. And I always get information from them as far as, what we can be doing, what we doing next, shit with the kids, all that.
Yeah, I always had older mentors, man. My mentor passed away earlier this year.
Sorry to hear that, man.
But appreciate you. But the thing was bro didn't tell me until we was older. Like I used to call him Big Dog. He'd be like, little bro. But when he was going through his transition, or when his transition was imminent, he told the doctor when I was in the room, he was like, that's my son over there. And I respected it because we have a big age gap. Like I'm 35, he was like 53, 54. So it was like, it gave that vibe, but I was old enough where he knew this is what I respect about it so much. I think he knew, because we met when I was like 24, 25. He knew, I didn't even know, but he knew he had to accept me as a little bro for me to receive the information. But he was giving me game from, I guess, it wasn't really a dad lens, it was big dog lens, but that's the way he viewed me. I never knew that. And I think if he would have overly stepped that, I wouldn't have been receptive to what he was telling me if you would have tried to act like my dad. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I said all that to say, it's coming around now because some of my former students who are like 22, 23 now, like I'm in contact with them and I'm teaching them about life. And I had a youngin' call me last night like, yo, thank you. The things you told me worked. Like, da-da-da. I'm like, damn, dog. Good, yeah, dude, bro, it's validating. Because you said this. I know we in the conversation, but we here now. You said this talking about photography. You were like, all men want validation, we're men. Can you speak on that more? Like, why do you think that's so important? Why do you think that's so important for the male species?
Man, because when we really locked in on something, bro, like we be locked in, bro. I know we two different people. When your lock in ain't the same as mine. You might feel like I be looking in the shit too much. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
feel like that.
Or maybe you just, or I'm just a type of person where if I'm learning something, I need to know every aspect. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not the
I will
same
say
person.
that.
But like, when you put that effort in, you put that time in to do something. Let's just say, you got an OG. You know what I'm saying? And he telling you this, and you applying that shit. You applying it. You applying this shit to your life, and it's making it better for you. And he tell you, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, you really did that. Bro, like, you know what that do to you, bro?
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
like, man, all I had to do was just listen, man. Big bro was looking out for me the whole time. Like, everybody don't do that, bro. Like, everybody don't, you know what I'm saying, do that in the sense of, like, I want you to be where I am. It's always like you just want this one person to be and everybody under you. No, I want you to be where I am because it's great up here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But all you gotta do is just change these certain things. So yeah, we do look for some. We just, just a little kudos, man. A little one little kudos can go a long way. Bro.
Do you think it's rooted in how we were raised? Like, do you think people from 2-parent households or people from 1-parent households feel the same?
I was raised in a single parent household.
Me too. So I'm saying, do you think that play a factor in wanting the validation?
No, because my son is in a 2-parent household now, and my daughter, and they seek validation from us all the time. When my daughter get her hair done, you know what she do? She come downstairs and she go, "Hey, Dad," and she go like this. I'm like, "Ooh."
You got hyper up, yeah.
Like, Pookie got that wig split. She'd be like, "Thanks, Dad."
Yeah.
Or like my son come down and he got a little fit on. He'd be like, "Dad." I'd be like, "All right, son, I see you putting it on over there." He ain't gonna do all that, but he'd be like, "Yeah, just something I put together." Like, they seek that, man. So I think I think we as humans, you know what I'm saying? We definitely seek some.
Why from other humans?
Why not?
Tell me you do said thing.
I seek validation from people who love and care for me.
Yeah, okay.
So I seek validation from my wife. I seek validation from my friends.
The wife one is a big one, man.
Hell yeah.
You want to know why? I think, bro, we about to go down a rabbit hole. I think because bro, you like, if I'm being overly real, because what's in this red cup, I'm like, you with this person for the rest of your days. And if the things I'm doing ain't aligning with like the result that we seek, I need to know that when it's not doing that. That's what gets me with my wife. You know what I mean? It's like, the thing I learned is it's like this. I hope this story makes sense. You know, like the pedestrians have the right of way when you walk across something. If you see a car speeding and the pedestrian's like, "Oh, I got the right of way," and the car keep going to hit you and kill you, could be dead ass right. So you could be doing the right thing and be completely in the right. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't. You know what I mean? So like in marriage, it's like, you could be doing the right thing, but if it doesn't match the times and the circumstances and what's going on, I don't want to say it don't matter, but it don't matter, bro. It's like, is that perception there for her to know that the said thing is right? Because in my mind, I think different, like where you are in life, what somebody may be going through, it matters what is perceived. Does that make sense, or does it not make sense?
It does, man. It's my 1 second, bro.
Go ahead, brother.
I will say, like, if we just sticking with the spouse thing, like, man, I couldn't imagine how I feel if, like, I'm out here and I'm in the media space, I'm in the photography space, and like my wife is not giving me some type of like kudos. It don't got to be all the time, but
man,
if she'll say, "Hey, this was really nice," like, it mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but the way I do things now, like I don't show her the process until the product is done. Because in the past I would do that, and this is not getting on my wife. I love you, boo. She would say, "Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? Why don't you change that? Why don't you change that?" And it throw me off. Yeah. So, and then it got me questioning, like, "Damn, is this good?" So now I just do my own thing, and then I'll show it to her after, or she'll see it on social media like everybody else.
You know what got me? What helped me is like, I'm the same way. We talked about this. Like, I always wait till it come out because I do so much now. My wife asked, like, this is what really made me feel good. One time she was scrolling and my media page came down, hers, and she liked it. And she was like, "Yo, I didn't even know that was you. That shit was fire." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh, go ahead, yo." Yeah, like when you know what I'm saying? Like the other, those pics I sent you the other day.
Yeah.
She was like, and it sounds crazy, but it's not bad. She was like, hold on, you did those? I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh, stop playing. Because I do stuff like this. Like today, transparently speaking, when we just had that shoot, I really have prided myself in this creative space, the quality, but the turnaround, the systems. Bro, people, this ain't gonna mean nothing to people listening, but like what we just did, what we can really, if it had to be delivered today at 11:59, what we can give to them, I come home like, hey, look, Britt, I did bop, 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 delivered already. Stop playing with your boy. She be like, go ahead, then. I see you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rob, I mean, bro, but like, it's that part, like, closed, sealed, delivered. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's been a long time coming. Because my wife said, hey, how long you gonna be doing this shit until...
But look, bro, I tell you all the time, bro, like, you already got something going on. You got a strong work ethic. You're always like trying to come up with, like, look how many different segments. You just started off, it was just the Millennials versus the World, and then you started segue into this segment, to this segment, to this segment. So like, you're always doing something.
You the same way though.
I know, but we really the same person. We just doing different things, but you always doing something, bro. So it's like, that's why I give you the kudos. I was like, damn, bro, I see you. You know, you doing it. You always say you doing a lot. Make sure, that's always reiterate, like, make sure you're taking a break. Make sure,
and I am taking one.
Make sure that you know, you going in there clear headed. You don't want to be in there tired, sitting behind no mic or frustrated trying to edit some video, but you always doing something, bro.
So let me ask you this on the flip side of validation. Do you ever seek validation from your kids about your parenting? Or is it kind of like, I feel like I know what's best? And I'm asking a real question.
I tend to ask my son, not my daughter, because she's very vocal about, you know, hey, Dad, you're doing a great job. She'll tell me, I love it.
She seemed like a cool kid, bro.
She is. Both my kids, man. My son,
I've spent more time with Aiden, is why I said that. Like, I've been around him while we've been hooping.
Every now and then I'll ask Aiden, like, how am I doing, Aiden? You feel like it's something I could be doing better as a dad? I usually ask him that, like, maybe once, twice a year. I'll ask him, and he never said anything. I feel like there's something he may want to say, but he's not. But I always say, well, if anything changes, let me know.
That's what's up.
So I try to always lead that.
He a good dude though, bro.
You know, I really want to keep that foundation, you know, with my kids, that you can talk to me about anything, even though it's still a lot of stuff going on. They don't talk to Dad about, because they think Dad be stern, but. I always have to reiterate that.
You don't see me like overly.
I'm not, but I'm just, you know, it's just certain things that I just, you know, the goal is to keep the house quiet, and to keep the house quiet is to keep my wife quiet. To keep the wife quiet is to do what y'all need to do, so she not in there doing extra stuff or picking up behind y'all, you know, shit that y'all could be doing. You know, if you know, Mom, you ain't gonna be home till 6:30 because she in traffic. Look, let's get the trash. Let's make sure the kitchen looking like something. You know, trying to teach them that stuff. So she don't got to come in, drop everything, and then doing that. She could just sit down and kick her feet up.
Yeah. That's how it is. I appreciate. Me and my wife had a switch over. She was super anal about systems before we had kids, and she thought I was gonna be loose. Bro, I damn near get. She's more of like, you know, what you saying? Clean up behind yourself. I'm with two boys. You got a boy and a girl. I got two boys. Hey man, take the trash out. Da 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 da. But like the systems, what time they go to bed, what time they wake up, how they spending their time. I'm anal about that, bro. I can't help it.
Really,
bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I put a timer on for TV.
Oh wow!
When it go off,
you might be worse than me. Bro.
Yeah, I don't play that.
We don't do that. I mean, I think we all probably could get into bed a little earlier. But I'm also the first one up. So once I'm up, everybody up.
Okay. All right. So before we close out, bro, this is the last question I got. And it's solely for you. It doesn't have to be as long or short winded as you have to be. Now that you have hit some of the milestones you have personally, career-wise, creatively, what's the real goal of your creativity now? What's the real true, like, I don't care if anything else happened, but if this does, I'm cool?
I feel like my goal is to continue to create memories that I can go back and look at when I'm old. Like, I would love to just be like, you know, when I turn 50, like, yeah, I did this.
That's dope.
Oh, I did this, or like pictures. That's why I was like, I'm getting to a point now where like my pictures, I'm starting to print them out, and some of them I'm gonna start printing them out on like larger scale, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I did that. Like I just think it's just a sense of accomplishment. It's like a plaque. You know what I'm saying? Like you went to college, you got your plaque. You know what I'm saying? You been at your job for a certain amount of time, you got some certifications, you got plaques. I just think it's just gonna be an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? For me in life to know that. You know, I was a married man, you know what I'm saying, full house, and I was still able to pursue something for myself that I can share, you know, pass on, or, you know, when I'm gone, you know, it's still something that, you know, my kids, their kids, their kids, their kids can say, oh, yeah, you know, great, 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 great granddad did this.
Yeah, that's fire.
It's just,
That's fire,
you
bro.
know, it's, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more. But I think if I'm just going off straight off the top of my head, man, I think number one, it's something to do, and I'm good at it, and it's fun, and it's also put me around some great people, and I think at the end of the day, that's what I really want. Like for my life, I just want to be around like really dope people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? People that like fulfill me in life. You know what I'm saying? In my family, and just that's really it, man.
That's fire, bro, man.
All positive stuff, man.
Hey, so I just want to clear the record. My bro got on me for not being to the Cribbo studio yet, and now it's officially been stamped, man. Appreciate you tapping in for real, bro. From everything, from behind the scenes to in front of the scenes, man. It's your boy KDot Mims, man. I got my bro Rob. Can we still say from Captain's Log, or is it just Rob?
We
now?
can say we could even do the captain now. We can do
Okay,
all that.
hold on. I'm about to throw it around. Hey, look, it's your boy KDot Mims, man. Hey, look, man. I got my bro Rob. And the captain is
Captain out, man.
yes, sir.